Hey guys, I'm Cameron Morris, and this week's comic of the week is Legend of Willpower by Vince White. Now, this is a very interesting comic. This is issue 1. I have issue 1 and 2. I'm just talking about issue 1 today. It's published by Primal Paper Comics. I've covered them in the past with books like Red Knight. And this one, as you can see, is signed by him. But I don't know if you can get a signed copy because I'm special. No, so this comic is a very interesting concept, and it's executed really well. But the concept alone is really interesting. So the concept is there's this kid called Willpower. He's kind of like a jock. He's an athlete, you know, and his dad's a scientist. And there's an accident where he gets trapped in this kind of chamber that. It's kind of like a protection chamber. Like if you ever play Fallout, there's those mini one-person vaults. It's like one of those. So he gets trapped in that, and then all of a sudden an explosion happens, and the entire density of the world shrinks. So everything on Earth shrinks in density. But when he comes out, he hasn't. So he is the most dense thing on Earth, and that kind of gives him super strength, kind of like old school Superman, where he could like jump really high but he couldn't fly and stuff like that. And from then on, it's just crazy robots, aliens, time travel. It's pretty much everything you'd expect from a story that features a mad scientist who, well, not a mad scientist, but a scientist who shrinks the density of the Earth. It's crazy. It's the art is really exciting and awesome. And one of the cool things about it, there's some of the art. One of the cool things about it is each issue has a backup issue where basically you follow like the adventure of his friend that got like lost in time at the end of the first issue. So at the when the explosion happens, his friend gets in a different chamber and it makes him travel back in time. So he's just wandering around having his own story in like the Jurassic period while Will is doing his whole superhero thing. But yeah, it's a great comic. It's really fun. It's really new. It's something that none of the big shots like DC or Marvel have ever really touched on. And it's just fun, you know. It's just one of those comics where each issue, you know, you're gonna have fun, you know, you're gonna laugh. As I said, it was written by Vince White. It's published by Primal Paper Comics. You can actually find it on Vince White's website. I think it's legendofwillpower.com. If you just type it into Google, it'll come up. He has a store there where you can buy all the issues, and you can buy some of the spin-offs as well. It's also available on Primal Paper Comics. You can go there and get it. And yeah, I would just highly recommend it if you enjoy fun superhero stories crossed with crazy science fiction. As always, I've been Cameron Morris. You can follow me on Twitter, Cameron P. Morris on Twitter. I keep saying that wrong every episode. And you can like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And check back next week where I'll recommend a different comic.
I'm underwater. You should probably like and subscribe and favorite all these videos. And go to our store and buy some stuff and watch other videos where we may or may not be also underwater. Awesome.